you've mentioned my name. That's great. I don't have to. I am a volunteer board member of the Ridgway Chautauqua Society, and my name is Patrick O'Leary. Ridgway Chautauqua Society is the proud owner of this wonderful hometown theater, the Sherbino Theatre.
And I'm Marty O'Leary, and I am the president of Weehawken Creative Arts. And we would like to welcome you all to the final performance of our Sherbino Theater Company's, sorry, I haven't been on stage in a while, The Pied Piper of Hamelin.
Are we ready for a great show?
Are we ready for a great show?
So it is time to release all that controlled energy back there.
Watch out.
And bring them out for the last time that they're ever going to perform the Pied Piper with this ensemble. It'll never happen again, so please be the most energetic audience you can possibly be. And let's get on with the show on the Sherbino stage.
Got to get back to the workhouse before the orphan master and his mean, ugly wife wait.
We've been all morning. Keep scrubbing.
My name is, well, that's not important. I am a piper, a magic man, if you will. It has been said that my music can turn dark into light, salt into sugar, and nightmares into gentle rides on the back of airborne unicorns. And this is Hamelin Town. I knew this village well. Probably better than anyone ever knew it, except for one. But you'll have to discover that secret for yourself. And all of these misguided creatures are the inhabitants of Hamelin Town. People and rats. And both are very certain that they, and they alone, should be the sole occupants of this village. But as you will see, all will lose. And that's exactly what happened here in Hamelin Town hundreds of years ago, when the piper came a-piping, when promises were promised and pledges were pledged. Oh, a melody still lingers, a haunting reminder that all could have been kinder. So remember, when the piper comes knocking at your door, he will take what he is due, because the piper must be paid. Everybody. The piper must be paid.
Now, not them. Into your homes. Fasten your bayonets. Bring back your swords, knives, brooms, and any living killer cats. For with the light we will destroy these disgusting rats. Gustav, Klaus, keep the vermin trapped here until our return.
more highly evolved species. But wait, what's this? Look, here in our midst. No wonder we're trapped. A human pet spy! Get her!
Blue, why won't it stick? Quickly, run and pick out some sort of trick up the fur.
Vermin.
Rodents.
Human beings.
People!
Klaus, what do you suppose they're saying when they squeak and squawk like that?
Nothing, Susan. Obviously nothing. Rats are stupid creatures bred by mistake. All they can do is what they do. Squeak, squawk, and eat.
Yeah. You filthy beasts!
Filthy beasts!
Yeah.
Look at that mindless race of inadequate giants! Stupidly trying to make noise as if they could talk like us! Oh. But we will own Hamelin Town!
Yeah.
Yes! For centuries, the humans have tried to wipe us off the face of the earth. But each time, we have proved to be the more highly evolved species. Why? Put mankind in a maze? They'd be unable to find their way out. Put them in a cage with a wheel, and they'd whine and cry about their loss of freedom. Never using the wheel for exercise, to keep up their strength, and that they can flee. Why, they're so stupid as to put cheese in a trap to catch us.
I like cheese.
Please! They left the bread on the table for the taking. Now let's! When the other humans return with their man-made weaponry, let's pounce!
Yeah.
Pounce!
Yeah.
Pounce on them with our rat-horn strategy! Charge them as one! Invade their homes!
Yeah.
Steal their food!
Yeah.
And then, in the blink of an eye, slide through the cracks, slip down the drains! Show them who rules Hamelin Town! Worst! You are Hentrats in command. Lead this brave charge on our homeland!
Klaus, what's going on?
Get on!
What's got an incident?
I don't know. They've been jabbering their gibberish to that big one by the well. Then all of a sudden that it sort of got riled.
Return to base!
Return to base!
Horst! Stand by!
Lovely ladies and kind gentlemen of Hamelin Town, too long have we listened in vain to the fat cats who sit in their office. They lounge behind those doors, eating and drinking up all of our taxes for their own pleasure, giving us nothing but empty promises of someday removing these pests, when it is in our homes these rodents choose to nest.
This problem has gone too far. My chickens will not even lay eggs anymore.
Our cows are so busy they can't even give milk.
They're sleeping in my bed.
No.
They ate my dogs. Yes, they've eaten everything but my new hats. They've eaten
And just what shall we do with the charlatan?
The what?
You know, the fake.
Yes, the snake.
The shyster.
Our old mayor, the burgomeister. Good people of Hamelin, the problem does not lie with us, for we have done no wrong. I say, before we lose any more food, dogs, cats, or hats to these dirty, smelly, cowardly rats, we put the burden back where it belongs, on our lazy, shiftless, good-for-nothing bureaucrats.
Yeah!
We want the mayor! We want the mayor! We want the mayor!
Now, just what is this? Please leave me be. I'm trying to enjoy my wake-me-up tea.
What are you and your company gonna do about the rats, Your Honor?
What am I going to do? I will tell you. Come back after 2.
It seems the someday you've spoken of so often has finally arrived.
Along with the hot batch of fresh brewed sticky calls.
That goes along quite nicely with all the sacks of chicken feathers the townspeople have been collecting the last few weeks, my lord.
When we still had chickens?
Am I to understand that you good people of Hamelin Town are prepared to... Oh, good God! My good people? By the by, did I happen to mention that I really believe you're very good people? Oh, my! Warner! Automax! Fetch me my shoes, shirt, and official mayoral slacks!
Our declaration to you is quite clear. If by tomorrow noon we are not cleared our streets of rats, we will gladly tar and feather you back.
It is quite an odd coincidence that you bring this problem to me today, for I was just about to issue this executive order. By noontime tomorrow, the vermin will be no more. Those rats have no idea of the dastardly plan that we have in store.
The truth, Your Honor, or just another one of your mistaken, selfish lies?
Oh, my good man and my good people, if I lie, then you may all do as you are prepared to do. Cover us in your sticky and feathery goo.
Well, someday I'll get this going. I'll get the feathers.
What am I going to do? I'm much too old to be tar and feathered.
Take it easy, Sawyer. I'm sure the happening quick townspeople would never ever do that to you.
Really, you think not?
Of course not. Why would they ever tar and feather you? When I overheard one of them say it would be just as easy tying a rope around your neck and throwing you into the River Weezer.
Wait, what?
But never mind, my lord. If anyone important man, always wrong.
Oh, it is?
It is.
Of course it is. You just said it yourself. Now what is this genius plan you hold to get rid of these rats?
Oh, why am I surrounded by idiots? There is no plan. It was a ruse, a ploy, a lie.
So you mean by tomorrow the rats will still be...
Only the 4 of us will die.
Sire, what are we to do?
What can we do? We've tried everything. Why, we've unleashed enough poison to begin a new plague. Every cat that hasn't been eaten has been driven away. Why, every rat catcher in the land has taken up the cause, only to find more and more rats in the street each day. Do you have any ideas?
I have one idea. Why don't we tell the townspeople that the rats have been driven away, and what they see now are only very large gophers?
Otto! Come on. Use your head. Are you a professional dunce?
You're right, Werner. The mayor used that one last month.
The answer must be simple. We just must think logically. Now, what kills rats? Cats, but we have no cats. What kills cats? Rats, but we have no... Just as the solution was coming to me, will one of you please answer that door? I can't hear myself think.
Excuse me, Hurt Councilman, but I am the orphan boy from the orphan workhouse sent to clean your floors by the orphan master himself. Please, my lords, I must begin at once, otherwise the orphan master and his ugly mean wife will beat me and keep my slice of bread for the day to themselves.
What is that incessant noise? What do you want, cripple boy? Away, away, I say. We are much too busy for you today.
Please, the orphan master is going...
What do I care about your tears and your bread? It's quite time that you learned, even though you are a worthless orphan and a blight on our fair society, you have an obligation of being of Hamelin stock. Therefore, take your beatings like a man. Don't you want to grow up wise and polished like us?
Mayor, great news!
The rats have committed suicide!
Gustav, tell the mayor what you saw.
The magic man, Your Honor, down by the lakes, the one who rid the city of Brighton of snakes.
I have heard pray tell of this magic man, and you say you have seen him?
If he can rid the snakes of Brian, then can he not do the same with the rats?
Yes!
Okay. Yes!
We'll get to have tomorrow's coffee.
Quit squawking like a flock of hens. After all, remember, you are elected politicians. Lead on, my good man, to the wizard who vanquished the viper. Take us to see the magical and mysterious viper.
There you are, boy. Why, you've only just started? This whole hall should be done by now, clean and shining like. What do you have to say for yourself? Well, what are you waiting for, you crippled little idiot? An invitation from the Burgermeister himself? Now scrub! Scrub, I tell you! Oot, only half a slice of bread and a mere mouthful of water for this lazy, worthless waste of life.
But look, all to eat. It's a feast, I tell you.
We can't worry about that now. We need to make sure this boy hurries up.
Here's what I think we should do. Rats! Steal the food!
Stop making those eyes wander, boy.
Don't you? Let's get some food.
Stop talking and get us food.
Steal it quick!
Can we go around the play?
Work before play.
Ooh, Ritzy's nice. Once we steal food, no one will know it's gone.
We're gonna get caught.
More fruit.
I'm so ratty. I'm so hungry.
Then get some food. Quit talking.
Okay, I will. Donuts, chocolate donuts, strawberry donuts, sugar donuts, blueberry donuts.
Quit talking and get some food. Don't worry about donuts.
With the donuts. Well, get the rest. Get the baskets too. Get the people.
We can eat them second.
Eat the big one last. It's all fruit. Everything.
Now quick, run
Go
before they
before they see us.
find us. Come on. I'll see you tomorrow.
Of course. Stay watch.
No, my dear, I don't think the mayor will mind if we stole. Placed a bit of his meager fortune in our baskets. I mean, after all, if we never knew about it, we never know about it. And what's good for the goose is, where's all the eats?
Gone. Some thief the beaver eats, I tell you.
Now don't lie to me, little brat. You'll find yourself in the basket all day tomorrow. You hear me? Now, what did you do with our eats? I'm not a stupid cripple like you, and I know what you did. I know that you stole all the eats when me and my wife had our backs turned. You then crippled, is ya? Well, it's the belt for you, boy. Great clouds of slop. Where'd all them foods walk off to?
I've heard this place is haunted by the spirits of the starving, I tell you.
Calm yourself, woman. Spirits or no, I still think this boy had something to do with the robbery of our eats.
Eee! Rats are burning with our food, I tell you!
Good for nothing bats without wings. Here, you snare the thing, and I'll club him with me fist. Fit into that one. Better hurry up and finish this, boy, or you could kiss all of your water and your bread goodbye for the day.
I guess I could give this to Mortimer.
Good afternoon, son. And what might your name be?
Franz, sir.
Oh, it's a beautiful day, Franz. Why, a young lad like yourself should be outside on a beautiful day like this in the sunshine, playing games with other children. Yes.
I have hard and important work to do in the mayor's office, sir. I have no time for childhood.
No, of course you don't. Hard and important work is a necessary part of life, too.
It makes a man wise and strong. That's what the mayor told me himself.
That it does. That it certainly does. Wow, just as I remember it. By the by, do you happen to know where I may find that brilliant mayor and his alert councilman?
They've gone to the lake to find the magic man.
Magic man? Tell me.
A great and powerful sorcerer who did something to snakes and maybe can do the same trick with rats. I don't know what the trick is, but I know that everyone here wants the rats to leave.
And do you want the rats to leave too, Franz?
Oh, I don't know. There aren't any rats where I live, the orphan workhouse. I guess because there is no food for them to take. Besides, I think rats might not be as bad as everyone says they are.
Really? Why?
Because I've got one for a pet for myself. Not a rat exactly, more like a mouse, but I think they're related. His name is Mortimer. He's a great poet and he lives with me inside of my bunker.
Well, young Franz, I must be going. I also have hard and important work to do today as well.
Sir, before you leave me, please play your music. It was so beautiful. It made me feel good inside. I can't explain.
Well, first, Franz, tell me what happened to your leg.
Nothing much really happened to me. It was my parents who were hurt in the accident. They died. I don't really remember much. I was too little.
Okay, here. Say, Franz, does that old Herr Schmidt and his mean wife still only give one piece of bread per day? And do they lock you in a box when he's had too much to drink?
Yes, sir, he. But how did you know?
Watch. Here, a turkey leg for you. Now your work is finished. There's nothing left for you to do but dream the dreams of the innocent. Look at the floor. See how clean and shiny it is? Well, until next time, Franz. Until that time.
Thank you, sir.
Your time has improved immensely. However, the governors of Hamelin town require you make it home safely in under 2 minutes, should there be an attack.
Does that mean we have to do this dumb rat drill again?
This dumb rat drill, as you call it, just may save your life one day, Jean.
Ow! Hey, what was that for?
All right, now class, who would like to play the rat this time. Gretchen, come here, please. Now, Gretchen is going to play a vicious rat who attacks our class. What do we do first? Francine?
Let me see. We're supposed to tell you that Gretchen is attacking the class.
No, Francine, not Gretchen. You're supposed to inform me that there's a rat in the class.
There's a rat in the class, all right. Oh, jeez.
Then you ring your dinghy.
Bell. The word is bell.
And then you run home.
Correct. And how long should all of this take?
2 hours.
How long, class?
2 minutes.
Correct. Minutes, Francine, not hours. There's quite a difference between the two. And you are one of the reasons we're conducting this drill for the 13th time. Now, Gretchen, start the attack. Remember, I'm timing you.
We've got one of them things over there!
Oh, very well. Rat alert, to your home. Go.
I'm not so certain that this is a wise idea. Franz, the orphans from the workhouse are forbidden to play with the children of Hamelin town. And if the orphan master happens to discover that I live with you, his fat, mean wife would skin me alive and toss my bony bones into the boiling potato stew. And also, Franz, that man who did your work for you today
And played the most beautiful music and gave us the turkey leg that we enjoyed.
Exactly. Doesn't it all seem a bit odd? I don't think he's what he seems to be, Franz. Be cautious, my friend.
Very good. 1 minute and 58 seconds. Perfect.
Hey, where's the helmet?
Yeah, and where's the rat?
What? Why, yes, Helmet and Gretchen seem to be missing. Where could they be?
I don't know, but I think I've got a good idea.
Gretchen, Helmet, where were you? Now, Gretchen, you wouldn't want me to tell your father that you'd gone missing with Helmet. Now, what were you doing?
Franz, back at home!
What, Francine? Oh, it's a thing! It's a thingy! Oh, they have me saying thingy! Come back with my thingy! Come back with my thingy!
What happened?
They were scared of that rat you've got.
Mortimer isn't a rat. She's a mouse.
She isn't a rat, huh? She sure smells like a rat. A dirty, stinking rat.
Leave my friend alone.
You want to make me?
Are you alright? Franz, I'm Gretchen.
And I'm real trouble if you don't let go of her hand. Wait, now I remember you. You're the crippled kid from the orphan workhouse. You know, your kind isn't supposed to be around kids like us. The kids that come from good families. You don't even have a family. Come on, Gretchen, let's go report to the orphan master.
Wait, I'm not from the orphan workhouse. In fact, I'm not from this village. I'm visiting from another one.
Oh yeah? Which one?
The one across the river, Hamelin.
Hamelin? What's it like?
You're a liar, cripple.
Helmet, if you keep being mean to this nice boy, I'm going home and not speaking to you for a whole day.
Okay, so I'll play nice. Kid, you like games like pin the tail on the donkey?
Oh, that's so much fun, Franz.
Pin the tail on the what?
On the donkey, you dope. I thought everyone knew how to play that, even the kids from Hamelin. See that drawing of a donkey our teacher put on the board? I blindfold you, spin you around, give you this tail with a pin in it, and you try to come as close as you can to sticking the tail where it belongs. You want to play, kid?
Oh, please do, Franz. It's so much fun.
A million laughs.
Yeah.
What preposterous game is this? Donkey hat on and a star?
I found the
So, shirk your workhouse duties and disrespect me, lovely wife. I'll show you what happens when orphans like you disobey.
See, Gretchen, what did I tell you? He's just a crippled kid from the orphan workhouse. Wait! Gretchen, where are you going?
You'll pay dearly for your shenanigans, boy. Dearly.
You haven't changed a bit, Herr Schmidt. A long time ago I told you we would meet again. And we will. We will meet again.
I can't believe it.
That magic piper was not near the lake nor near the field. He was nowhere in the county to be found. We must forget about this magic man. We must forget about all of this hocus pocus hubbub. It's time we think. Well, we're going to wind up in the drink. Think. Gentlemen, gather round. I knew the answer must be simple. We don't need any magic piper. I have it. Answer me this. What eats rats?
Cats?
Precisely, but
We have no cats.
very good. And why do we have no cats?
Because they've been
Eaten?
by the rats.
Oh, yes! This is too good! Too good! Gentlemen, this is going to take all night long. We need to work in my chambers all the way till dawn.
A year ago, this troop elected me leader and general because you knew I would get the job done quickly, efficiently, and with as much human blood spilled as possible. Well, my troops, our day is upon us. R for rat.
Yeah.
By the stroke of midnight tomorrow, we will have rid the human vermin from our town and return Hamelin to what it once was before they invaded and built their stupid wooden cages. A 100% pure rat town!
General Hertz, what can we do to prepare for our day?
Let's sharpen our claws.
Eat all the donuts you can.
Get your tails ready.
Get all the cheese you can. Try to find the pencil. Now fight.
Yes.
When is that initial assault and how long will the fighting last?
Yeah, we're your faithful servants. We'll fight you to the death.
Well, my troops, my plan is clear and simple. Horst. Listen and listen tight. Tomorrow, when the big clock strikes 8 chimes, the second in command, General Horst, will lead the forces of Rat Pack number 1, you know who you are, to invade the human homes and steal all their food and clothing. This will leave them cold and hungry. Simultaneously, Henchrat Horst will lead Rat Pack number 2. Yep, to invade the human homes and steal any guns, knives, weapons of any kind and or poison, while also extinguishing any fires, candles, lit flames, or any incendiary devices. This will leave our foe without heat, light, or sustenance to battle us in the cold and black of night.
Yeah! Good plan, good plan, good plan.
Then it will be a simple task for me to lead the elite ground forces of Rat Pack number 3 to herd the humans into a frightened mass and head them straight into the River Weezer, where they will drown.
Yeah!
Yes! This, of course, will bring about what we have dreamed of for years, the beginning of Ernst City! Our day is coming! 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 Our day is coming!
Open the store, boy, before I kick it off its hinges. I heard something. What was it?
The wind.
The wind? You kidding me? The air's so stagnant it could suffocate a dead man.
Sir, do you need me to take back you to your office?
Shut up, you. I've got my eyes on you. I've got my eyes on you.
I told you, Franz. Now you're in for it. Sunday, and he's just drunk enough. Wasn't she beautiful, Mortimer? The most beautiful girl you've ever saw. What are you babbling about? Gretchen, the girl at the square today who smiled at me.
Have you gone daffy? Didn't you hear anything I just said? The Orphan-Master is going to...
I think she is the most beautiful girl I've ever seen in my life.
Aside from the Orphan-Master's fat wife, Gretchen is the only girl you've seen in your life.
Mortimer, when I played my pipe just now, I thought I could see her here. Not like there, but like here.
Man, you've got it bad.
When that man played his pipe today, I could see wonderful pictures inside my head and...
What do you mean, wonderful pictures inside my head?
Mortimer, when he played his pipe, I wasn't crippled anymore. I was free. Does that sound crazy?
You mean the way I write poems and feel free and imagine inside my head and just, like, have wonderful pictures when I write poems? What?
Yeah, I think so.
Then no, it isn't crazy at all. Man, that's real poetry.
Fair people of Hamelin, I fear the mayor and his cronies are playing us for fools once more. They have no plan.
We should have never listened to him. Last night, the rat ate what was left of my corn.
Not only did they steal my pressed pigs, but they stole the leather that I used for making shoes.
We have no bread, or milk, or eggs, or even dogs or cats. Only hordes of messy, dirty, conniving rats!
These imbeciles! Death is too good for them.
Well, we have the tar.
Yeah!
We have the feathers.
That's right!
Yeah! It is but a mere 100 paces to the River Weezer.
Yeah!
It's time the mayor meets his public!
happy life will soon be yours, for true to my word, I will put an end to this rat-infested misery.
Then you honestly possess a solution to this madness?
Oh, my simple school teacher. Just as everyone knows, it takes but one cat to kill a rat. However, we count thousands and thousands of rats. However, do we have any cats? Nay, nary a one. But what else could eat 1,000 rats? Potentially, a cat 1,000 times the size of a rat. Count them in if you please. Now, no need to all thank me at once. As you can see, your best interest is truly what I had at heart. Tonight, at dusk, the rat-eating work of my mechanical cat will begin.
The torrent beggar!
Oh no! Not the river Weezer! I cannot swim!
Mayor of Hamelin Town, your future looks dim.
Excuse me, kind ladies and gents. I have heard your lovely village is being plagued by vermin. Well, it is for that reason I have come to talk with you today. You see, I have a way of drawing after me all the creatures who live under the sun. None can resist my spell. Okay, perhaps you might be interested in what my qualifications are for a job such as this. Well, let me demonstrate. I saved the Prince of Tides and his kingdom from vampire bats. Yes. Oh, in India, I banished a plague of, what are these, do you think? Scorpions! And man-eating tiger cats. There were toads in Hungary, one dragon, reptiles great and small. I have caused them all to flee. Oh, spiders and snakes are my specialty. So rats are nothing, I tell you. Take my word, for it is as good as my name, and I am called the Pied Piper.
Your Honor, this is the man who by piping his pipe rid the snakes of Brighton. If he can rid the snakes of Brighton, then he can rid the rats of here. Yeah.
He may. Tell me, kind Piper, what is the fee?
Well, you look like an honest and fair man, Mr. Mayor. As honest and fair as any government official looks. I will quote you the price that I give to kings, princes, and czars. 1 gold piece for each head. Nothing more, nothing less.
But we only have your word for this miracle, Magic Man.
I will receive no payment until my work is done.
Why, you might be a master of trickery, and once left a rich man, the spell could vanish and the rats would still be among us.
How about I give you some proof? I will do what I do on these two.
Hey, wait a second, I remember you.
It's that shiftless, lazy, good-for-nothing brow where the workhunters go. I'll tell you, he...
you do?
What I did is what I do. You wanted proof, did you not?
But Schmidt and his ugly wife, where did you send them?
I sent them to the destination I will send the rats, to the River Weser for a farewell swim.
But they may drown.
There is no mystery, madam. They have drowned. They are dead.
Oh, my good people of Hamelin Town, it is not your duty to worry if city employees have drowned. It is our mutual address that we must address. And this Piper here may be just what we need to get out of this mess. But I digress. A single piece of gold for each head of rat. A mere pittance, if you consider all of the possibilities. Congratulations, Piper. This deal is a done one. Werner, Otto, Max, take the Piper inside. His employment contract must be ready to sign.
Do you not see you placed our futures directly in the flame? Why, if we pay out 1 piece of gold per head, our village will have no money for food.
Oh, simple school teacher. Just as there is more than one way to skin a cat, so is there in the killing of a rat. Listen to me and listen well, good people. That magic man will not touch 1 piece of our gold.
All right.
All right.
Let's be reasonable after all. Once all the rats have drowned, what can he possibly do? Bring the dead back to life? I think not.
This seems crazy.
Hello, Franz. Remember me? I'm Gretchen. Franz, what are you hiding behind your back? What is it you don't want me to see? Come on, Franz, let me look.
What are you doing playing with the crippled orphan and not me?
Go away, Helmet Head. Franz is hiding a mystery from me.
That's how much.
What? You really didn't have anything after all.
I didn't? But I do. Here. For you. I made it myself.
It's so beautiful, Helmet. I can't believe you took the time to make this just for me. Thank you, and I forgive you.
Our day is here! 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 Okay, rats! Our day is here!
Yeah.
Rat pack number 1, deploy! Rat pack number 2, deploy! Rat pack number 3, deploy! Forced! My loyal hench rats, our day is upon us. We are the elite now. We reinvent the rules.
Yeah, you have.
How many are gathered, King Rat?
My entire troop, sire. 50,106.
Splendid! And that makes you?
Well, 50,107.
Wonderful. Well then, off to the River Weser with you for a quick drowning.
Au revoir.
Bon voyage!
wicked man.
Who?
The piper. I told you he wasn't what he's seen. He killed them all. Thousands are now dead. Their bodies float in the river.
But it can't be Piper.
I was sleeping under your bed when I heard this music. Strange, hypno sounds. As though it called my name. I couldn't stop. I had to follow it. Do what it said to do. And there, in town square, that's where I saw them. The rats. Thousands and thousands of rats. We all heard the same music. We all heard the same voice. We had to follow the tune.
No, but Mortimer, I heard no music. It couldn't have been the Piper.
Oh, but it was. He was standing atop the largest building in town playing his music. But the sound didn't seem to be coming from him, but from the river, in the water, deep down in the roots of its currents, like sirens, reaching out from another world. We all ran to the sound, diving deeper and deeper to discover its source, drowning ourselves in the attempt.
But I heard no...
Suddenly, the music just stopped in my mind, and I was able to pull myself from within the whirlpool. Franz, I know what I must do, what my true destiny is. I must leave Hamelin town tonight and write about this slaughter, warning my brothers and sisters of the world of what happened here, so that it'll never be repeated, so that no other rider will ever enter this village.
Mortimer, don't go. You're my only friend, my only true friend.
You'll always be my best friend too, Franz. Maybe one day we'll be together again. I wrote a poem about you once. I want to read it to you before I leave. We grew up together, you and I, in the sunshine of childhood, learned about life and honor and courage. But more importantly, we learned about love. And if someday you should go your way and I should go mine, we'll always be one. You'll always be. Take care of yourself, my friend. Take care of yourself. Bye.
Where are you going, Franz? Why, at this time of the morning, even the roosters are dreaming dreams.
Stay away from me. I thought you were my friend.
I will always be your friend.
No, you're an evil, wicked man. Mortimer told me how you...
How I drowned the rats in the River Weser?
So it is true.
Oh, Franz, look.
Because he's the only friend I had tonight left. He's going to write about you so you can never hurt another creature again.
And you think you're going to find Mortimer at this time, Franz? Why, you don't even know what direction he went in, or which path he chose. Wherever Mortimer is now, he's probably miles away. And you would just get lost in the wilderness, and you couldn't protect yourself from, the creatures of the night. Why do you think Mortimer was able to crawl out of the river unharmed when the others couldn't? And why do you think the music stopped in Mortimer's head as soon as he got under the water? Who do you think made that happen? See, Mortimer wasn't supposed to hear the music, but he did. And I corrected the mistake before it was too late. Franz, would you like to know what would have happened here had I not done what I did tonight? What those rats would have done to Hamelin town? To the people who live here, including yourself? Do you understand what would have already taken place here had I not played my music tonight? You understand? Well, I'm going to be leaving right after sunrise. Why don't you meet me here at that time, my friend? And you can wish me well on my journey. But until then, go back to bed and dream the dreams of the innocent, Franz. And, oh, by the way, Franz, does your old cot still have that lump right in the center of it?
Yeah.
Do you know how I know?
I think I've always known.
Till that time. Till next time.
other people feel stupid. If it wasn't for Franz, I would have drowned. Thank you, Franz. There's nothing I could ever do to repay you.
Come on, let's get you home and in dry clothes before we...
Wait! Gretchen, that pipe I gave you.
I cherish it, Hamelin. Now get into some dry clothes before you come.
No! In a minute. I didn't make the pipe. All I did was steal it from Franz. That's what he had behind his back.
You made this one for yourself. Can you make one for me, please?
Yeah.
Make merry, my good people of Hamelin town, for the rats have gone away. The rats are asleep in rat heaven. 3 cheers! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Now, my good man, be on your way. We have much government business to conduct today.
Excuse me, aren't you forgetting something? Aren't you all forgetting something?
Now, what would that be? The Tsar of Zerli is not due until 3.
You must pay the piper.
Tell me, Piper, what kind of fee do you consider fair and just?
Well, exactly 50,107 gold pieces. No more, no less.
Oh, surely you jest that we pay you such a sum. Let no man deny you did indeed perform your trick, but it's not as though he toiled for weeks and sweated for weeks on end. Now, how about I pay you 25? That is more than adequate, don't you agree?
Doesn't anyone here think my fee is fair? Anybody here?
I do. You must pay the piper.
I do too.
My own daughter, Gretchen. Over here, now, I say.
No, Papa, you promised him.
Yes, Uncle Cosmo. You must pay the piper what he is due.
Helmet! Do not talk to your Uncle Cosmo, the mayor, in that tone. I will not have my son stand by the side of a swindler.
Over 50,000 gold pieces to play a simple tune. You, Piper, must think we are as naive as our children.
Why, if I'd thought of first, I would have done it myself, for free.
And besides, didn't you read what it was that you signed? I'm surprised that the fine print clause did not stop and give you pause.
Here it is. The piper receives 1 piece of gold for each head. It says it there in black and white.
Oh, indeed it does. 1 rat head for each piece of gold. So tell me, Piper, where are the rat heads?
Oh, if you're interested in the rat heads, you can look in the river Weezer.
Oh, now you're in breach of contract, as you see. Item H, subparagraph Y. If the piper refuses to deliver on any of the terms of our agreement, specifically 1 head of rat for each gold coin, the city reserves the right to retain any and all payment. It's quite simple, Piper. No reds, no gold. Now let this be a lesson to you. Cheaters never prosper. However, your trick was of slight amusement to us, so here, 1 silver piece. Now be on your way, vagabond.
I thought that I would deliver to this town more trouble than you've ever seen. But that would be unfair to the innocents that live here with you. I have decided to spare your children from becoming the types of people that you have grown to be. Greedy, ungrateful, deceitful. You can all keep your recompense for yourselves, because money is the only thing that any of you truly treasure. If you won't pay me, then instead I will be paid by your heirs. I will show them a world filled with love and sharing and truth. And you, I will see you and Mortimer again, my friend. We will meet in a special place and we will talk about this. But until then, remember, do not worry, because you know the truth, the real and honest truth. That's right. Until that time, Franz. Until that time.
I've caused all of this with my greed.
No, you listen to me. We all caused this to happen. We are all responsible for this. Don't you understand?
What do you know, school teacher? Do you know the pain that I feel? Or the pain of those gathered here? No, you do not. You do not have any children. I lost my dear daughter, Gretchen, the light of my life. And what have you lost? You've lost nothing. Nothing.
That is not true. They were all my children, too. They were my children, too.
Look!
Look over there! The crippled boy! Oh!
We reached the door on the mountainside. We all went through. But when I was about to enter, the piper touched my shoulder and said that if I came here to tell what happened, I would be healed. And he would come back to me later if I wished. So I want to be with them. I'm here to tell you that they are safe and happier than ever.
Remember when the piper came piping, the promises, the pledges that were made. There will be weeping. The piper must be paid. And late at night when the sky is clear, a melody still lingers. A reminder they could have been kinder. The piper's knocking at your door. He will take what he is due. Promises are promises, and this could happen to you.
네 부모님과 부장님 날 미워해